Capybara Chronicles Forest Adventures. Story 10. The Song of the Winds and Leaves. The capybaras realized the forest was preparing after the ancient roots awoke. To grasp the connection, they went to the forest's core. But to understand how roots, wind spirits, and forest magic are connected, capybaras go to where the air currents begin, and the leaves always dance in a circle. The very heart of the forest of winds and leaves.
What if the wind lifts us up and spins us around like autumn leaves?
Tiko cheerfully suggested, bouncing in place.
Great idea! Hold on to me, and if anything happens, I'll catch you.
Bob smirked as he adjusted his hat. Tiko catch. Lina caught it. It's like trying to catch a soap bubble. Papa Cappy smiled, but his thoughts remained focused. Upon entering the forest, the capybaras sensed a change. The gentle wind shifted, whispering mysteries. As soon as they stepped into the forest, the capybaras felt that something had changed around them. The wind was gentle, but it kept changing direction, as if whispering mysteries to them. The leaves swirled in the air, forming complex patterns and pictures. I vowed not to think about the mystical, but these leaves know something, Bob mumbled. Maybe the leaves are whispering secrets, Lina suggested. Everything here is mysterious, Papa Cappy added.
Maybe the leaves are telling us secrets if we can just hear them, Lina suggested, gently touching the swirling leaf.
The Forest of Winds is not simple. Everything in this place is connected to a mystery, Papa Cappy added. And if something is happening here, we need to figure it out before it's too late.
Soon they found the center of the forest, a glade surrounded by tall trees, whose branches intertwined above them, forming a green dome. The wind in the glade was especially strong, and the leaves swirled in a complex dance, creating a melodic rustle.
Look!
Tiko pointed to the ground.
These leaves aren't just swirling, they're forming symbols.
Papa Cappy crouched down and carefully looked at the patterns made by the leaves.
These are the symbols I saw on the maps of the ancient roots, he said thoughtfully. They are connected to the place where the roots and winds intertwine.
It seems like these leaves are trying to tell us something important, Mama Barra mumbled. At that moment, the wind picked up and the leaves began to arrange themselves into lines, like the words of an ancient song.
Winds call out gently, leaves whisper softly. Together they'll reveal where the roots grow. Whoever finds the mysterious and elusive spirit will gain the answer, and the winds will gently and slowly reveal it magically.
It's definitely a song.
Tiko exclaimed joyfully.
The spirits are speaking to us, but where can we find this spirit?
Bob frowned.
The wind is blowing everywhere.
I think we just need to follow the wind, said Baba Cappy. It will lead us to where the spirit of the wind is.
The capybaras ran after the flow of air, which led them deeper into the forest. The branches of the trees parted before them, and the wind grew stronger, creating a melodic whistle. Soon they found themselves in front of a huge oak tree with a hollow from which a strong gust of air was blowing.
It looks like this is the place where the spirit of the wind is hiding, Lina whispered.
Suddenly the hollow lit up, and a stream of light burst out, taking the form of a transparent spirit. It resembled a whirlwind of leaves gathered into one stream.
Welcome, travelers, the spirit said.
His voice sounded like the whisper of the wind.
I know.
Why have you come?
Mom, I know. Mom, I know.
And you will have to face it. You will have to face it. The spirit of the wind told the capybaras that the roots they saw were connected to the heart of the forest. The wind and the roots work together to maintain balance. But someone has disrupted this order. If the balance is not restored, the heart of the forest will lose its power, and the forest will be in danger.
So, all the keys we've found should help us restore this balance.
Papa Cappy said thoughtfully.
But time is not small. Time is not small.
The spirit warned.
Someone is already trying to reach deep within the mysterious heart of the forest and use its powers for destruction.
You really need to hurry, quickly.
Who is it? Bob asked. That very gray root.
Again and again. It keeps getting stronger and again.
The capybaras realized that now everything depended on their determination and speed. They have to reach the heart of the forest before the gray root. The spirit of the wind gifted them a magical amulet, the amulet of the wind, which will allow them to call for the help of the winds in the toughest moments.
Well, now we have the wind on our side, Tika cheered, twirling the amulet in his paws. I hope the wind will blow in our favor, not against us, Bob smirked.
In any case, we are ready, Papa Cappy said confidently.
The last chapter of our adventure remains.
As the capybaras left the forest of winds and leaves, the wind picked up a few leaves and swirled them around Tika.
I'm king of leaves, Tika shouted, jumping circles. King of leaves!
Tika shouted, jumping in circles made of leaves.
King of the leaves! Then please tell your subjects not to fall on my head.
Bob smirked, shaking a leaf off his nose. Everyone laughed, but deep down each one understood. The real battle is still ahead, and the toughest challenge awaits them. But with the winds on their side and the amulet in their paws, they are ready to face any threat.